Eye contact is one of the most powerful tools used in this season. The intensity, duration, and direction of a gaze often signal power dynamics or secret alliances. A brief, knowing look shared between two characters can reveal mutual understanding, complicity, or even a hidden agenda. Conversely, avoiding eye contact can indicate guilt, fear, or suppressed desire. In crowded ballroom scenes, a character's eyes may repeatedly drift toward someone across the room, foreshadowing a growing attachment or latent rivalry. These moments are fleeting, often lasting just a second or two, but they carry weight. When noticed, they can completely change the viewer's perception of a scene, revealing layers of tension that dialogue alone cannot convey. The placement and movement of hands also play a critical storytelling role. A delicate brush of the sleeve, a lingering touch on a shoulder, or the subtle clenching of a fist can speak volumes about a character's inner state. In Season 4, these gestures are carefully choreographed to align with emotional beats. When a character lightly touches an object, such as a book, letter, or piece of jewelry, it often signals an emotional connection or a memory linked to that object. These small, intentional movements are like silent punctuation marks in the story, emphasizing emotions and relationships without interrupting the visual flow. Observing these gestures can reveal which characters are manipulating, hiding, or revealing their true feelings. Posture is another silent communicator that is used extensively in this season. How a character carries themselves often indicates confidence, vulnerability, or social standing. A slightly slouched shoulder may suggest uncertainty or discomfort, while a tall, upright stance conveys authority or control. The way characters occupy space, whether they keep their distance or subtly lean closer, can indicate the status of relationships or unspoken tension. Even the way they enter or exit a room communicates intention. A measured, deliberate step versus a hurried or hesitant one can indicate secrecy, urgency, or fear. In ensemble scenes, watching the choreography of movement can reveal which characters are aligned, which are isolated, and which are about to make pivotal choices, all without a single line of dialogue. Facial microexpressions are perhaps the most subtle, yet the most revealing. Tools in Season 4. A fleeting smirk, a raised eyebrow, or a momentary frown can suggest sarcasm, doubt, or hidden emotion. These microexpressions often contradict what a character says, creating tension between spoken words and true feelings. For example, a character may verbally agree to a plan, but a quick twitch of the mouth or narrowing of the eyes can hint at secret resistance or ulterior motives. The show rewards viewers who catch these nearly imperceptible cues, as they provide insight into the character's true intentions and the likely outcome of conflicts. Interactions between characters are carefully designed to layer meaning. Even simple gestures, like sharing a dance, passing an object, or exchanging a glance across a room, carry multiple interpretations. A moment of hesitation before taking someone's hand can signal uncertainty or temptation. A casual touch on the arm may suggest familiarity, flirtation, or influence. Often, these subtle actions foreshadow larger plot developments, creating dramatic tension that builds over episodes. When combined with eye contact, posture, and facial expression, these gestures form a sophisticated, visual language that communicates complex emotions, relationships, and power dynamics. By paying attention to these subtle behaviors, viewers can uncover an entirely new level of storytelling in Season 4. The nuances of character movement, gesture, and expression make the world of Bridgerton feel alive, tense, and emotionally rich. These hidden cues enhance the drama, reveal secret alliances, and hint at future conflicts. They transform every scene into a layered performance where what is unsaid is just as important, if not more, than what is spoken. Watching with a careful eye, noticing these small details, turns the lavish balls, private conversations, and casual encounters into a deeply engaging puzzle, full of hidden meaning waiting to be decoded. In Bridgerton Season 4, the dialogue is more than just conversation. It's a carefully crafted tool filled with hidden, meanings, subtle wordplay, and foreshadowing. That often goes unnoticed on first viewing. Every line spoken carries layers of context, revealing character intentions, past experiences, or hints about the future. What seems like a casual remark or polite exchange is often loaded with double meanings that reward attentive viewers. 4. Example: a character may compliment another on their attire, but the words chosen could subtly allude to loyalty, betrayal, or an upcoming twist in the storyline. These linguistic details are woven seamlessly into the script, creating a rich subtext that adds depth to the drama without slowing down the narrative. The writers of Season 4 frequently use repetition and mirrored phrases to hint at underlying themes or character arcs. A phrase spoken in one scene may reappear later, slightly altered, carrying new significance. For instance, a character's earlier comment about trust or secrecy may reemerge in a later conversation, reframed in a way that foreshadows conflict or resolution. This repetition connects scenes across episodes, creating a sense of continuity and hidden cohesion. Observant viewers who notice these linguistic echoes can anticipate tension, identify character motivations, or even spot potential betrayals before they fully unfold. Dialogue in Bridgerton functions as both narrative and puzzle, with careful phrasing serving as clues. For the attentive audience, word choice is another crucial aspect that reveals hidden layers. Characters often speak in polite, formal language, but the specific words, tone, and emphasis carry subtle cues. A word like delightful might genuinely convey pleasure in one context, but when paired with a pause, a glance, or a sigh, it can indicate sarcasm or veiled criticism. Similarly, words tied to heritage, class, or family history appear throughout Season 4 dialogue, reinforcing social hierarchies and character relationships. Certain historical or literary references are embedded in conversations, subtly connecting characters to broader cultural and familial themes. For example, quoting a poem or referring to a past event may serve as a secret acknowledgement of loyalty, rivalry, or forbidden desire. These moments are designed to reward viewers who pay close attention to both content and context. The dialogue is also layered with foreshadowing, often delivered in seemingly casual exchanges. A character may mention an event, a relationship, or a location in passing, which later becomes significant in the plot. These offhand remarks often slip past casual viewing but are carefully planted by the writers to create tension or anticipation. In Season 4, even side characters contribute to this narrative layering, dropping phrases that seem trivial at first but later unlock connections between events or relationships. This subtle approach to foreshadowing ensures that the show maintains a sense of realism, as characters speak naturally while still advancing the story through hidden cues. Humor and wit in Season 4 dialogue also conceal meaning. Playful banter often serves as more than entertainment. It reveals alliances, tests boundaries, or signals intention. A clever pun or double entendre may seem harmless, but it can imply flirtation, challenge, or even veiled threat. Characters often use humor to mask vulnerability, manipulate situations, or communicate privately without alerting others. Recognizing these hidden messages within playful exchanges adds an entirely new dimension to understanding the narrative and character. Relationships. It also reflects the sharpness of the social world the characters inhabit, where every word is deliberate and every phrase can carry weight. Overlapping dialogue in crowded rooms or ballroom scenes is another method the show uses to hide clues. In plain sight, background conversations are never random. They reinforce storylines, hint at conflicts, or mirror the main action. A whispered comment across the room may reveal gossip that drives plot tension, while a seemingly mundane exchange highlights a character's true feelings or intentions. Paying attention to these layered conversations transforms even brief scenes into multi-dimensional storytelling, where hidden information constantly weaves between characters. Ultimately, the dialogue in Bridgerton Season 4 functions like a secret code, It is meticulously crafted to communicate character depth, foreshadow events, and embed hidden connections that reward careful attention. Observing the subtle wordplay, repeated phrases, double meanings, and background exchanges reveals a richer layer of storytelling that elevates the series beyond its visual spectacle. Every conversation is a puzzle, every remark a clue, and every clever turn of phrase is an invitation to look closer. Listen harder and uncover the secrets hidden in plain sight. For those who pay attention, Season 4 becomes a masterclass in how dialogue can carry drama, intrigue, and foreshadowing, turning even the simplest exchange into a moment full of hidden meaning. Season 4 of Bridgerton doesn't exist in isolation. It's deeply intertwined with the stories and secrets of the previous seasons. Many visual cues, recurring symbols, and character behaviors are designed to create continuity that only observant viewers will fully appreciate. From subtle references in costume and set design to repeated gestures and expressions, the show rewards longtime fans by weaving a web of connections that link the past and present seamlessly.